What's up, guys? It is the Big Puma, your favorite MLB commentator. I'm just gonna take that title if that's okay. Anyway, last video we got traded to the Rockhounds. Move it! That stupid second baseman was all up in our way. This was our first game after we got traded. 1 for 5 with a double and an RBI. Not the greatest start off for a new team, but what can you do? Couple games in, I want to say maybe the third game in. Gentlemen on first and second. And that is Gonzo. Off the green wall that seems to be there for no absolute reason at all. Right there in almost dead center field, just blasting it. So we finished that game. 2 for 4, home run and a single. Not too bad. Again, I mean, I'll take 2 and 3 hits a game. Especially home run, but here we go. We got a 5-game hitting streak going on. This is brought over from when we were playing on the Sea Dogs. Once again, we are on the Midland Rockhounds, which is the AA affiliate for the Oakland Athletics. Here is Jackson's last 10 games. But moving on into our next game, we get some praise from the commentators. Let's listen in and check it out.
And welcome back to our minor league pregame show. Matt Vasgersian here as we draw nearer to the start of AA baseball in the Texas League with today's installment of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Jackson Barreta is our focus as he was voted into the Texas League AllStar Game as a starter for his strong play in the first half of the season. So as a prospect, he's looking promising.
Yeah, no doubt. You always want to get your club's attention when you're a prospect. And while I'm sure the kind of numbers he puts up will be the most important thing, having an all-star game or two in the minors can't hurt you. So I guess we'll see if it has any impact on the way the organization sees him now.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next.
So Jackson gets invited to the all-star game, and the reason you're not seeing any all-star game footage is because he sucked it up. We went into the All-Star game and went like 0 for 3 or something like that, and it wasn't video worthy at all. But Jackson gets a double there, and then smacks a shot right out there towards right field. Now in the stadium, in the porch, that little area, Jackson is great at hitting the ball right towards that area. Makes it in for a triple because the ball gets out there, hits that fence right in front of the bullpen, and just stops. So a double and a triple so far. 2 men on base, and Jackson Barreta is going to hit it out, way out there, right out by that 384 sign, get a double, and bring on those guys. Nice RBIs there. Tied at 5, top of the 6th, and Jackson goes yard. Right over the wall, into that little open space. Home run there. So now Jackson only needs a single to go for the cycle. Third base, second base, home run, and he smacks it right up the middle, hits the pitcher right in the back, and gets that single. Jackson Barreta, ladies and gentlemen, has hit for the cycle. You saw this posted up earlier when it happened. So very cool thing to happen. I never hit for the cycle in MLB 12. And just to get this single bouncing off the pitcher, it's just first of all, it's a strange single that they would count it like that. And but overall, very cool that Jackson has hit for the cycle. So he goes 6 for 6 in that game, and we still. I was looking at the score wrong. We won. I was gonna say we still lost. 6 for 6. And Jackson, of course, player of the game. Bam! Give me that baseball card. Make sure you get your collections. I'll autograph some baseball cards later and hang on to those. They're going to be worth a chunk of money. Anyway, showing off his home run here. It's the smokestacks in the background. And I'm hoping that we play in some stadiums that have water, like behind them, like Giant Stadium or something like that. We're dropping those balls in the water. So 2 doubles, 2 singles, a home run, and a triple. And he goes for the cycle, all the while getting 100 RBIs in a season. Excellent job. Jackson Barreta does amazing. And he's doing so good. He can just hit every game. I mean, he does have his off games. Like I said, the All-Star game, he was over, whatever. But, you know, he has his excellent games. And here's his achievement goals. Number 4, met his plate discipline and base running ability. And then 23 or more total bases. He's got 70. So that just tells you what kind of beast he is. But being down right now, 11-1 to Arkansas Travelers. He hits that home run over the left field. Now, any of the teams from Arkansas, that cycle was on the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. This was against the Arkansas Travelers. He just completely dominates any team from Arkansas. So, 3 for 4, 2 singles and a home run, and 10-game hitting streak. Not bad. We're getting our streaks going. 132 hits, 110 RBIs. Just insanity. Bottom of the first, 2 men on. Tie ball game. And Jackson gets a nice cut on it. Right over there, bouncing off the wall. Now he's going to have to stay in for a double. And his guy going to third base barely makes it in. But he does make it in. And Jackson gets an RBI. So, he is an RBI machine. And he's a home run machine. Get out of my face. Right over that wall in left center field. And Barreta's racking up the RBIs. He's racking up the hits. He is racking up the home runs. And then the same game, Jackson goes opposite field into the stands. Home run number 30. Guys, he is having a tremendous season in the AA league. Now, he had, I want to say, 24 home runs with the Sea Dogs. There you go, 75 runs in a season, 30 home runs. 24 home runs with the Sea Dogs, and now he's got 6 with the Rockhounds. So it doesn't matter what team he's on. It doesn't matter what league he's playing in. Look, there he goes, trying to make it over to third base, and he gets out. He gets out because the ball was a little close, and the third baseman just happened to catch it as Jackson was sliding, and it was just a mess. So, off the sign out there in right center field, another home run for Jackson. He just can't be stopped. And there you go, second base in the 3rd inning, a single in the 9th, and then a home run in the 11th, which in turn ended up being what we needed to win. 15-game hitting streak now. I mean, what else can be said about Jackson Barreta? The man, it hits home runs when he's needed. Look at that. I mean, God, that was out over the damn bullpen out there. He hits home runs. He drives guys home when we need runs, and he just can't be stopped. He only went 1 for 4, hit into a double play there in the 1st inning, but got that home run in the 7th. We ended up losing to the Corpus Christi Hooks, though, 4-1. 150 hits in a season. I have no doubt in my mind that if this pace keeps up, good grief, Jackson. And does it go over it? It goes over it. Another one over that wall. His power is just getting outrageous. So I have no doubt in my mind if this pace keeps up, Jackson's going to be a 3,000 hit man in the MLB. He's going to have just a ton of home runs. It's going to be crazy. And look, he can hit it all over the field. Left field, center field, right field, doesn't matter. His speed is getting built up, and he just barely makes it into that one and gets a double there. So a home run in the 1st, a double in the 3rd, and then he kind of poops it up the rest of the game. But the Rockhounds end up winning 8-4, 20-game hitting streak. Our advancement goal is number 5 right here, 986. Fielding percentage, we only need 950. Base running's at 50. Arm strength's 33. Arm strength not a big deal because he's first base. He's not really throwing the ball. So thank you guys. I really appreciate you watching. I really appreciate all the support you give me on these MLB videos. We have more and more and more coming up. Don't go anywhere. Peace.